Sup guys, HTG Brian here with tons of excite as Funko Fusion has finally released for us all! Today we've got the first look of the tutorial, which is going to basically show us all the ins and outs of the game and the functionalities of how things work, and of course we're also going to get a couple of trophy achievements while doing so. Now while watching this video, you're going to get some tips and tricks on where to find our answers and all of our videos, as well as the written guide. Now let's jump right in and check out all of the exciting characters you could check out from the beginning. We've got Jurassic World with Owen Grady, Claire, Barry, and Kayla, which we all saw on the preview build. But check it out, we got Scott Pilgrim, we got Ramona, we got Knives, we got Steven as well. Some of these actually have special abilities. We'll get back to that later. We got Umbrella Academy with number 5, Allison, Diego, and Klaus. Down to the Masters of the Universe, Prince Adam, Tila, Orko, and Man-at-Arms. We got Hot Fuzz, which we saw in the preview build as well, but we got Nicholas Angel, Danny Butterman, Doris Thatcher, and Sergeant Tony. Good choices. The Thing! Hopefully you guys checked out the PC demo. Macready, Childs, Knowles, and Gary. We also got, whoa, that was weird how it started us off on the side. We got Battlestar Galactica with Starbuck, Boomer, Athena, and Apollo as well. Now, I mentioned that some of these characters have special abilities. Each one of these levels actually has special characters as well. So we'll be trudging through these levels, showcasing where all of those are. Now, we're going to jump into Jurassic World and basically follow the path of the list there. So that's our expectation. If things change, Doug will let me know. I'll let you guys know. My best advice is to follow our video playlist as it completes. Now, here we are. We've officially landed in the Jurassic World hub area of the factory. Funko, that is. And of course, we're going to look around a little bit, give you an idea. Some of you saw the preview build, and I kind of walked around and checked this out. Not a whole lot of interaction to do as of yet, but as time goes on, some of these doors and things will open up and give us access to other areas. Now, you might notice we got some dino dung here, so of course, you know me, dino dung dive time! Booyaka show! That is one big pile! Now, that's a trophy achievement you could get now, or of course later in the game. Likely going to happen naturally as there's lots of poo in the Jurassic World levels, but more on that later. Up the stairs we go, and we find Foxo locked up here. Now, I'm going to do some of the reading of this, and sometimes I'm just going to sort of improvise, but basically what he's saying is we need to unlock this, and you need to speak to him to get that second lock to reveal itself. So if you're having trouble shooting the lock, make sure you speak to him and get that revealed. After a couple of quick words, he's going to say, hey, I don't recognize you, which is basically his way of saying, go over there and learn how to switch characters, because that is what is happening. We got these bouncing boxes that'll be spread throughout some of the levels. They're going to give us access to all the characters that we have unlocked for that level, and potentially ones we have favorited. So we don't have any characters yet that are unfavorable or favoritable, so we'll go ahead and show you that later. After speaking to Foxo one more time, he reveals that these purple chests in the corners are going to go ahead and send some baddies to attack us. So, Errati the baddies, collect that vinyl on the ground. All of those blue, yellow, red little bits there, those are vinyl pieces. That's basically the equivalence of a stud if you've ever played a Lego game. Everything you smash will reveal those vinyl bits, and of course up top in the middle it tracks them. Now so far we're still trying to get all of the precise increments of what color gives you what, but we have figured out that the smaller bits all just simply give you 25 vinyl. So if you see 3 on the ground, it's likely going to be 75 vinyl. All right, Foxo has been knocked though, so we got to pick him up. Go ahead and press the icon indicated, hold it till it completes, and it should bring him back to reality, or I guess back to life. Now he drops a soda, and basically it shows us how to equip and use them. Simply use the right and left buttons on your directional pad, and then simply press up to equip it, and it's square on PlayStation. I guess it would be X on the old Xbox. On other consoles and PC, I'm not exactly sure. So you hit the icon indicated, that should go ahead and get it good. Now, don't forget to recycle your cans. That's actually going to be a trophy achievement for later, but no big deal there. Next, we find out that this door won't open unless we have a fuse. Now, you can see the fuse up on top of that box that we saved Foxo from, but how do we get up there? Well, check it out. There's these blue chests scattered throughout some of the levels that have these blue orbs in them. So far, we believe there is only one set of blue orbs per world, but we'll confirm that as we get deeper into the game. Essentially, what you want to do is grab this orb and pack it on over to one of the mold machines. It has to be a blue mold machine. Once you apply that, it'll give you a count on how many more blue orbs you need in order to unlock the crafting or molding ability for the said item. Now, in this case, we're actually working on the bounce pad, and we've officially unlocked it by inserting those 3 orbs into the mold machine. Now go ahead and access the mold machine and hit the icons indicated to go ahead and look at that. We've pressed one together. And we'll go ahead and pick it up and walk it over, drop it like it's hot, give it the old hopsy daisy, up we go, grab that fuse. That's right, it's a fusey. That's a present for fusey. And we'll go ahead and open the door and cutscene. Oh, oh, look at that Funko factory. Lots to be done here, lots of talking. We actually did most of that during the old preview build. It's a lot of nonsense, basically kind of gets you learned of the areas and what you're doing. Since we don't have to worry about it now, we're just going to go ahead and quickly talk to, I guess is that Proto? Is that the little pup's name? Proto Pup? And anyways, he's the awkward dog. We'll just reveal him as that. Next, we got to talk to old Freddy, who's standing next to us, and then it actually begins to jump into some real cutscenes. However, there isn't any voice acting, so all you peoples that love that grunts and groans from the old school Lego games, guess what? We've got more grunts and groans for you. After a couple of words, Freddy reveals things are not okay. Oh no, it's Eddie! After a quick couple of words here, we actually get into our first boss battle. So again, this is just sort of a walkthrough of all the different aspects and things you're going to find in the game, including the boss battles, and it sort of gives you a heads up on how to take them on now versus later. So stay tuned and get your aim readies. Alright, so Foxo has been transformed into an evil Foxo, and he's also gotten supersized. What we got to do here is focus on the weak points, which are actually little patches of purple essence. We'll go ahead and shoot those and collect them, and then officially turn them in on this tube over here. So as you can see, you need 30 essence, and we're going to go ahead and collect it by repeating the weak spot shots and collecting the drops. So look at that. That's kind of gross if you think about it. I'm glad it's not pink, because it could have been like a representation of pink eye. But in this case, it's purple eye. So we'll go ahead and turn what we have in here. Once you get to 30, you actually have to activate the tube one more time. Once it does that, it's going to bring in something really cool, and the battle will really begin. Because right now it's a little unfair. We got a giant Foxo and a little Usso, And look at that, I've turned it in, it should collect. It takes a hot second, and the interaction with that button seems a little finicky, so I don't know if that'll get updated or changed over time, but it does work. You just have to look right at it and press the button. Look at that. Fill the meter with activate, it'll go gold, and we are out. Well, not quite. All right, we got king-size Mecha Freddy. He's going to go ahead and do the dirty work for us. Start by cleaning up any little baddies that are scattered around, and then focus on shooting Biggie. We'll go ahead and collect as much vinyl as possible. As you can see, he is just raining vinyl. Hallelujah, he's raining vinyl. All right, so we'll go ahead and wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. It's almost done. And booyakashow, away we go. Poor Freddy. Guy's on life support over there. And here we are just picking up vinyl, not even talking to him. No, we got to go up and approach him. He's basically going to say, don't worry. We got Foxo, who is out scattered around in pieces. We need to find those pieces as well as all the crowns to prevent Eddie from taking over. So that's basically our goal, is to go ahead and take on the crowns. Now, there's lots of crowns. There's silver crowns, there's gold crowns. We'll get to that as we get to it. However, it's almost that time. We're actually going to grab this key and go ahead and insert it into the big doors that we came through. That's more or less going to unlock and finish the tutorial and give us access back to the Jurassic World hub. And then once we go down there, we can actually select our level. And look at that, booyakashow, this is where the fun begins. Trophy achievement unlock. All right, down the stairs we go, and basically just follow your way to the little marked path there. We're going to run over and check out the first level. I guess it's the entrance point. We got a little robot speaker there. We'll talk to him in just a second. But guys, that's going to do it for now. Basically, in our story run, that's how we're going to start this, just like we do our Lego guides. We're going to do story run and then come back for fun play. Now, during the story run, we are going to be grabbing the orbs because those are story related. Everything else we're going to try and save for later. But you'll have to check out the videos as they release to figure out if that is how it's going to end up. Anyways, guys, that has been our tutorial for Funko Fusion. It is officially launch day. If you're watching this live, thank you for watching. Click that like button. We can't wait to show you more. As for me, that's going to do it. As always, until next time.